And we're back with another video. Today we are talking about this guy who owns a podcast who interviewed this guy who scammed somebody. And now everyone's upset because he had a scammer on his channel. But I'm here to give this guy some advice. And before we get there, I wanted you guys to know that the channel is about to hit 40,000 subscribers. Once we hit that number, I'm giving away $100,000 and five $5,000 prop funded accounts all on the day that the prop firm, it's not the prop firm, that the channel is 40,000 subscribers. Until then, I'm also giving away two $5,000 prop funded accounts every week. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment related to the video in the comment section below. Now, let's get straight to the video over here, right? So I received some information that, number one, this guy who owns a podcast on YouTube, right, interviewed a scammer. And the scammer scammed somebody in April of this year. This guy hosted this podcast last year in November. How do I know? Easy. You do your research and you go and look at these things, right? According to Tony Fraudulent, on his Instagram, he posted a photo with this guy 25 weeks ago. 25 weeks ago was November last year. We received information of somebody got scammed by Tony Fraudulent this year in April. So how did you expect this YouTuber to know this guy was going to scam somebody in the new year? You know what's even more fucked up? Is this guy, he actually came out and he wrote an apology to the public. Now I want to tell you, my bro, you don't apologize. You should not apologize. If people are coming at you or for you, then they should keep the same energy with every other podcast who are interviewing scammers on a daily basis. Number one. And number two, you guys must stop complaining about what you see in the public eye and you must start doing something about it yourself. There's no point you going after this guy because you guys are not fixing the problem. If you want to solve the problem, go to the FSCA. I've made many videos how you can report somebody. Has anybody reported Tony Fraudulent to the FSCA yet? No. But we're going to deal with him in a second. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm going to do. But firstly, my boy over here says that these boys were not invited by the podcast. They were part of the agreement with the sponsor. They were presented as kids from a disadvantaged background using day trading to change their life. That was never even promoted on the episode, right? We're also waiting for full information before we release our own public videos on the platform. With that being said, we're waiting on the sponsor response to take down the episode, so we are not in breach of contract to take it down. Please note, we don't associate ourselves with them. They were not presented as expect, but part of the package deal. Good. Lastly, he says here, I never acknowledged my picture on his profile, never commented or even liked it. That should tell you a lot. All our blueprint episodes have promos, and I personally post about these guests. We did nothing for that. One, because it was part of our package deal and not an invite. I've asked this boy to take down my picture and he refused. We will be dealing with this during the week. Be in the lookout. Bro, you are investing too much time and energy into this because you should not be going through all of these things. Maybe you feel some pressure by social media, right? Now, here's the gag. This interview done on the podcast was done 25 weeks ago. You can see the photo was posted 25 weeks ago by Tony Fraudulent. That was last year in November. My boy over here scammed somebody according to the information that we received here now in April. But what is anybody doing about it? This is why when somebody DMs me on Instagram saying, "Bro, I got scammed," I will ask you, have you reported the scammer to the FSCA? And if you say no, I will tell you, then don't waste my time. The problem is that you guys are entertained by what you see. You guys can comment quickly to say, "Oh, but no, if you've been scammed by this guy," and I'll take you guys through the chat between him and another guy now. If you've been scammed by this guy, go and report these people to the FSCA. Stop commenting and saying, "Oh, but this guy scammed me. Oh, this guy is a scammer. Oh, you are interviewing scammers. Oh, you guys are not helping anybody solve the problem." Do you think it's a typical response of somebody who's trying to lay off their feeling onto somebody else, right? Same thing. You buy something that don't work. You are too scared to talk about it in the public eye. Now you're waiting for a reason to dump it on someone else. Now everybody's going after him because he had a podcast with him. What about every other podcast who are interviewing scammers on a daily basis? Do you guys keep the same energy? Or do you guys also just comment, "This is a scammer, this is a scammer"? You guys are going to comment, "This is a scammer" until you're blue in the face. If you want to do something, then go and report these scammers. Let them get dealt with. but you guys are gonna complain. Oh, he's a scammer. We know, right? I saw the video of John Gatti, and people says, "Oh, this is a scammer." We know, but what are you doing about it? So let's talk about this fraud here quickly, all right? So I'm not gonna go through the whole conversation. The guy reaches out to me, says, "Bro, pay back my money." He says, "Yo, bro, you good?" The client says, "I'm good, gang. I just want my refund. I paid and I got no mentorship, nothing, but it's been 3 months now." So if you take April and you go back, we go April, we go March, we go February, we go January. Worst case is January. Again, 3 months ago, this guy had this guy on a podcast last year in November. How was this guy supposed to know that he was going to scam somebody in this year? Really? Huh? No. Any case, this guy responds, "I know. It seems like things is stagnant, but I've been putting the work for now with everything happening with the FSCA. I had to change my content and sorry, and how I approach educational content without making it financial advice. So I had to rewrite." Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give two fucks about your excuse. I'm giving you until Friday to refund this guy, right? And this is not a threat or anything. You have until Friday to refund this guy, bro. If this guy doesn't get his money, then I'm going to submit a personal report to the FSCA uh, about you scamming people. Guys, and I'm telling you guys today, please stop telling people, stop waiting for an opportunity to point out the scammer. If you want to fix the problem, go and submit a report, a written report against this guy, also to say that he has scammed you. Contact the bank and say, "I've been scammed." Do something, because otherwise, data, we're going to talk all day and nothing is going to happen. All right? Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for ears.